Welcome back to the channel, and today I have the weird idea to make a car that has essentially infinite forward. That means every single direction all the way around the car is technically forward. It is going to have a single gas input, which is W, and no matter what direction you are looking, W will make you go in that direction. Now, I thought about building a car that is kind of radially symmetrical to kind of communicate this, but then I thought it would be even more funny if it was just a normal looking car that just starts taking off sideways or whatever angle direction you want to go. And obviously the way that this is going to be accomplished is with the new aiming servos. Essentially what I think is going to be happening here is we're going to be making caster wheels that always face where you're looking. So no matter where you're looking, the wheels will be oriented in that direction. So pressing forward should go in that direction. So I think before I start actually building the car itself, I need to build a single wheel prototype because I need to know how big is this mechanism going to be. But all in all, it should be a relatively simple concept. Here is the main attachment point. Let's put this upside down. So now we just need to basically attach the wheel to this. Now, unfortunately, all the wheels are odd dimensions, whereas this, pretty much everything else is even dimensions. So it's not gonna be the most centered. Now, which wheel do I use? I probably want to use something like this. Now, can I attach it like that, do you think? Do you think this is probably going to interfere? And this is why we are prototyping it. All right, so we got that. Oh, I need a seat on here. All right. Oh, I need to also unlock the steering angles. All right. So can it go? Wow, it actually does appear that it can smoothly go all the way around in this orientation, which I believe means I can try to fit it normally. Like, I want to try to make this look as normal as possible of a car, but it is going to need that space to move around. So like, if I have a block here for like a wheel well, you know what? There's no collisions. This may actually be feasible. Not gonna have any suspension. Well, who says it doesn't have suspension? I don't know yet. I don't know what the limitations are gonna be with this. Let's just start building and see what happens. You gotta assume it's not gonna work smoothly. I mean, no crazy idea I build ever works smoothly. All right, the wheel well seems perfectly fine. Oh, this doesn't have steering on it. That definitely adds a complication to the dimensions for sure. Oh wait, no, I don't have to add steering on it. This is the steering. I just got so focused into car mode that I'm like, wheels need steering hinges. This is the steering. When you built every car one way and suddenly you're doing it a different way, sometimes you gotta tear down the box. Is that the dimension of car that we want? Looks reasonable. Let's make sure that these are still working. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, that technically... Okay, it looks weird, but that's technically right. It's just not symmetrical when you start steering that way, but it's technically... Oh, no, we're gonna turn into a motorcycle. If we wanted to be consistent, we would essentially need it to be like this. Because then you see now they're in sync with each other, which means that they stay the same distance from each other no matter what. Our wheelbase doesn't change. But if we do it in the way that's going to look like it's supposed to look, then when we get to the middle, we're gonna have a balancing act here, but I guess we can just solve that with gyros. I mean, the car is already ridiculously unrealistic in and of itself. It's not like having gyros that let us balance is gonna ruin it. All right, so we got those. Now we need this on all four wheels. I kind of do want to use other wheels though. Let's see, I just think these are gonna be too thick. This will actually maybe, oh, these actually might collide in the middle now. Let me see what happens here. Wait. Okay, there is some discomfort happening in the middle, for sure. All right, these ones aren't as stable unless I widen my wheelbase, but I don't want to do that. So I think I'll stick to these ones. Because yeah, these ones do not have that problem. But you can see once we go into the middle, we do have a balance issue. But that is what our gyro stabilizers are gonna be for. All right, let's just pop that in right now. Yep, that's gonna keep us upright. All right, let's pop some engines on here. Okay, we're a little powerful right now, but whoa, this is very strange. But what if I want to turn the car's body? It's impossible right now. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, this is really, you know, let's, before we start fooling around with this, oh, things don't happen the way that, all right, hold on, that's all forward. This is forward. Yeah, this is, whoa, but then what happens? Do you see that? Huh. There are some weird, like, things that happen. Okay, I think part of it is my lack of suspension. If some wheels gain traction and the other one more than the others, then it does cause us to spin a little bit. All right, let's just give her, I think we're really only gonna need one engine for this one. We're not trying to break any speed records here. We're trying to break convention. All right, if I add this on 5, does this like allow us to steer? Yeah, technically. So I can pretend to be a normal car here by doing that, but then I can just suddenly break this out and confuse people. All right, this is such a weird concept. It's actually more interesting than I even thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like, we're just putting caster wheels on a car. But no, this has some interesting side effects. All right, now it's time. We really gotta sell it now. So I'm gonna try to build an aesthetically good-looking car. So wish me luck with that. Not always realistic things are not always the easiest for me. All right, I think I've built my general shape. I didn't have a visual reference for this. I was just building and this is the shape I came up with. So let's paint it up and see what it's gonna end up looking like. I've added some interesting functionality into this. I think this could look good as like a junker style. All right, so here is what the car looks like. Just looks like your normal average car, and I've added a toggle to the aiming servos so that I can drive it without actual steering. Right now I'm just using my gyro for steering, and it kind of makes a pretty decent drift car until we get into the dirt, and then it just doesn't even have any traction at all. But yeah, check it out. I mean, it's just your normal car, right? Goes forward. You drive. All I gotta do is press shift and we will shift into infinite forward mode. So I've now activated infinite forward, and now everywhere is forward. It doesn't matter what direction I'm facing. I could just start going in literally every direction and every angle. And it kind of just works. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. I might want to actually add some more speed into this thing. This is this is more ridiculous to watch than I even expected. Like, now it just doesn't even matter what direction we're facing anymore. Every direction is the right direction. I'm gonna try to do this loop. I don't think we have enough speed though. Oh, we do. Oh, how do you do the loop? Because the camera gets all messed up in the loop. How do we do the loop? This is an interesting challenge, actually. All right, I'm gonna try it though. We're gonna go at a different angle every time. I don't know how to do the loop. All right, come on. Oh, we have a problem though. The gyro won't let us do the loop. All right, hold on. We need to add a toggle on the gyro as well. Do I have room for, oh, I do have room for, I'm gonna double up the dragon engine, so we're gonna go faster. Let's select the gyro here real quick. Guess I'll put it on toggle 2. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. This thing has the pop-up lights. I finally used those on a build. So we should have enough. Let's just try it without the, our gyros are not active right now. And also the infinite forward is not active. Obviously that didn't work out very well. All right, we're probably gonna have to go like behind seat camera, I guess. All right, behind seat camera doesn't like it when my seat doesn't turn with me. All right, and go. Please, my gyro was active, I think. All right, there. I changed the color of the gyro, so now I can take a look in there. You can see that little triangle turns on and off, so that'll tell me if the gyro is on or off. All right, now the gyro is off, which means we might have some balance issues, but what does first person look like in this thing, by the way? I haven't actually seen that yet. Oh, first person's actually not too bad. You know what? Let's try with the infinite forward. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much what you would expect. All right, let's go in this direction. We're gonna go for the loop. Oh, there's an explosive barrel in the way. Wait, did I survive that? Hold on. Oh, okay. Not as much as I thought I did. All right, this loop, I don't know if this loop is gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, I forgot. Even with my infinite forward, I can still use steering to reorient my vehicle. Oh, this is actually so much cooler now. Using it just kind of indiscriminately, just kind of like randomly changing my my orientation, but I still keep moving in the same direction. That is kind of fun. Oh boy, this view is crazy. And I wish these wheels had better traction. Or I wish there was a better traction slim wheel option, rather. All right, I'm gonna turn the gyro off now. Oh boy. All right, and we're doing the loop. I can't do the loop with the aiming servos because of the way the camera works. Behind seat camera, I guess. All right, here we go. Oh, turn the gyro off. Ah, is the gyro off? Oh, it's back on. I double pressed it. All right, infinite forward is on. Here we go. Yeah, it worked. It actually worked. Gyro back on. All right, ready for this? This is actually going to be really interesting in first person. I'm going to start moving my vehicle around, but also just trying to maintain my camera in the right position. What is going on? Yeah, so you ever do this in a car before? I mean, if you live in snowy areas, I'm sure some of you have done this in the car before. All right. Oh, my roof is my roof gone, or is that a camera issue? No, my roof is not gone. That was just a camera bug. All right, sometimes you just want to feel like you're going left, even though it's forward. And you know, sometimes maybe you're not a left person. You want to feel like you're going right. How about that? Or if you just want to feel like you're going backwards. Can't see anything, but you're going backwards. All right, let's swap it back to forward. Let's not crush ourselves. All right, you know what? Let's do it, actually. First person. I don't think I've ever been in first person in the hydraulic press. Let's try it. All right, well. Wait, what? Oh, okay. My seat got destroyed. That was weird. This is not a magnet. You may not believe me if you haven't seen this thing before, but it is not a magnet. I got kicked out of my seat. All right, I'm gonna get back in. There we go. Am I gonna get crushed again? Okay, yeah, it kicks me out of my seat, but then I get stuck in my vehicle, so I ascend. You know, this is one thing I didn't consider. It's technically not infinite forward because up is not forward until now. Now up is forward. This is only infinite forward in a 2D plane. This is ridiculous. Oh, there goes the car. You think I can beat it back down there? Who can fall faster? It's catching the wind. I gotta catch up to it. Pulling some battlefield stunts here. I think I'm gonna be able to do it. I think I'm gonna be able to catch it before it hits the ground. Oh no. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh, we're so close. It's gonna hit the press though. And we're in. You know what? I was just thinking this thing would be great in a slalom style thing. It would be so disorienting. The Christmas Island is now here. Unfortunately, I have no traction. So this will not be great in slalom style because there are actual slaloms on this thing. All right, I'm falling at this point. Doing great so far. All right, here, let's see if I can do it. All right, so we go that way. Then, yeah, I got no traction. I got no traction to do this. Dang it. I was just imagining, like, the vehicle's going straight, but then the turn. Oh, that's interesting. See, like, that is interesting. That's not what I would expect. I would just expect we would face forward, and then it would just strafe back and forth. You know what I mean? This is so interesting. I need to, I think I need to up the gyro, the steering gyro a little bit. Oh, that might have been a little bit too much. No, this is actually, having a steering gyro, this would be such a troll build. Because you would have forward, you would have W, A, and D, forward and steering. But when you steer, your vehicle doesn't steer. It just turns in place. And if you didn't tell anybody that the aiming, that it would go where you point your camera, they'd be like, why can't I steer? And maybe I wonder how long it would take someone to figure out that you have to look where you want to go. Because steering is just it's like a bait. It looks like it's gonna work, but then it just doesn't. This is so funny. This is the funniest car. I got, like, I gotta admit, I'm actually really enjoying this build way more than I expected. I thought it would just be a silly thing, but it's actually genuinely fun to drive. I might actually upload this one to the workshop. It works exactly how I want it to work, pretty much. Yeah, left shift will lock them into place, and you can pretend like you're driving normally if you really want a normie car experience like that. We all know that driving sideways is the way to go. Huh, it's interesting, actually. It doesn't want to stay perfectly sideways. It doesn't stay oriented. It tends to gravitate towards like some stable angles for whatever reason. Let me analyze a little bit here. I need to go to the test map. There's not enough flat ground here to really see what's going on. All right, so we're going straight. Obviously straight is straight. Actually, it doesn't want to go perfectly. There we go, perfectly straight. All right, now we're going perfectly straight. And now if I start turning this way, and I want to go perfectly sideways. All right, so now I'm just gonna go straight in this direction. See, that's what I've been feeling. It is unstable in the sideways direction, which does make sense. So when I try to go sideways, it naturally gravitates towards this like 45-degree angle, which I could see it being more stable, but here we go sideways again. So look at my wheel orientation when I am sideways. It is just very uneven. Also, this makes sense now, because what's happening here is because of my direction of acceleration, my back wheels are taking more weight. And if you look, both of my back wheels are towards the right side, so they end up getting more traction than the front wheels, as you can see, which causes me to rotate left because the right wheels have more traction. So then if I go this way, it should be the same thing. I should essentially start rotating right. Yeah, that's what we're seeing happening. All right, and then this is extremely unstable. There we go. All right, I'm just trying to stabilize it. All right, now hand off the mouse. We're in a stable backwards position. Now we're like kind of in motorcycle mode though. But as soon as I get off a little bit, is it gonna? It looks like it wants to rotate. I'm not pressing anything right now. It's slowly rotating. I feel like it's gonna start getting more and more as we go. No, it's staying pretty steady. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit more. All right, now are we? All right, see, now that's what I was expecting. Huh, so it has a preferred stable position, it looks like. All right, way more fun than I was expecting though. I genuinely enjoy this vehicle a lot. Why is that back panel so bright? Did I do that? Is this just a different color? There we go, that's more reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this to the workshop as the infinite forward car, because when you first spawn in and you try to steer, it just keeps going forward no matter what direction you face the car in. And then once you get a hang of it, then you realize that if you just keep pressing forward, every direction becomes forward if you just look in that direction. So I think the infinite forward car is the appropriate name. I'm not really gonna give any instructions. I'm gonna say it goes forward. There you go. ScrapMan's infinite forward car. Have fun with it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Also, leave some suggestions for more crazy ideas like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.